Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Marcia with Mom Needs a Clone. So today I wanted to kind of do a planner update. It's been quite a while, so probably last you saw I was in a B6 per usual. So this was my April, May, and June book, and I had set June up, which I think I actually showed. And I actually did not end up using June. So I just got an itch for something different. So in my stash, I just had this random notebook. I don't know the brand name or anything. That was a grid. So what I did was I just decided to use it for June. So that's what I did. So it was me and my husband's 20-year anniversary. So we've been together 24 years, but we've only been married for 20. So that's kind of what this whole book was. It was just, you know, kind of set up for that. And since it's summertime, even though this is an A5 size, I don't typically use all the space in the summer just because we just don't have that many things going on. But it seemed like I really kind of, you know, used up the pages with photos and different stuff like that. So that's what I did with this book, and it was fun. So yeah, that's kind of what I did there for June. But for July, I wanted to switch things up because I am considering going into personal rings for 2022 because I don't know, I just feel like I'm only going to have one kid at home when, you know, a couple years ago I had 4 kids at home. So with my niece going back with her mom and then my other son going off to college, that just leaves Daniel at home. So I'm just kind of like, I don't really have a big schedule as far as both the boys or both of them and Jariah to kind of keep up with. It's just Daniel. So I was thinking something small and compact. I only have 3 personal size ring planners. So for now, I'm just using this one. And I'm just kind of seeing how it goes. This is actually just the inside cover to this actual binder. So technically, I'm supposed to put that in there and be using it like this, but I'm trying to avoid any bulk, so I'm not using the outer cover. I'm just using the inside cover. So hopefully I'm in frame there. So yeah, so I got that. This here is just, so we have this book, which is my January through December 2021 calendar. I had to cut that off. This has been going book to book in my Stallogies. I usually just have it tucked in here like that. So it's my annual calendar. So I had tried that yesterday just to see, and I put it in here. That's why I had to cut it and had it in there like that. And then I had this in the back, and all of these extra pages was on the rings. I couldn't do it. So I took this out. I took that back out and I slimmed it down and took all these excess papers out. And this feels a lot more comfortable for me. I've been throwing it in my bag and it's good to go. So I will do a quick flip of kind of how I set it up. I didn't buy anything. This is all from, you know, me going through those other ring planners and just throwing stuff in here. Since I'm just testing it out, I didn't want to spend too much money up front. But if I get, let me zoom in, if I get to where I really like it, I may go ahead and purchase a actual planner as well as some things to go in it to just kind of make things a little bit easier, or things that I might kind of want. So for right now, these are just what I've had before in different planners. So this keeps coming off because I slit that there, but I just got some sticky notes on there. The first little thing is my inbox, and yeah, that's pretty simple. I just got 3 pages there. It goes right into my monthlies. I put July through December in here, and I've already kind of filled those out with everything from this book so that I don't have to carry it around. And then this was actually my garden notes, so that's I'll show you later where I kind of put that. So yeah, so September, October, November, and December I already filled out. I've got some stuff for my son's college schedule, some photos, sticky notes, more like decor type stuff, and then it gets into the weeklies. So the weeklies, this I had from Any Plans Printables. Let me see. Yes, let me show you what I had in here. So this came from Happy Planner. No, this is not Happy Planner. Maybe it is. I can't remember, but as you see, I kind of cut it. So that's why I can't quite remember where it came from, but I was going to use these as weeklies. Probably still will, but for now, I just put those in there. And then I also had these, which I think were Peanuts Planner Co. And the reason I like these is because they actually start with Sunday, whereas here, this one starts with Monday and ends at Sunday. So what I do is, for me, I start my weeks on Sunday. So I just did like May or June 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, then July 1st. So that's how you'll see I kind of have it set up. So those are my weeks. And then it has like a small tracker here, meals, to-dos, a shopping list, and then like you can write notes or whatever. So I have been getting sick once again with some different odd things. So I've been kind of tracking those. So we'll see. So this week, pretty much the same thing. I'm kind of tracking the same thing, except I added in exercise and I just combined headache and migraine. And like I had a headache yesterday, so I just put an H here. So I'll just do a H or an M, whether it's a headache or a migraine. That way I can kind of track exercise, because I want to try to hit at least 3 of those this week. Try to, you know, kind of get myself back in order. And then some to-dos, some shopping lists. And then I just making some like health notes here. So I put that I ate dairy and meat on the 4th, because I've been sometimes not eating dairy or not eating meat or not eating dairy or meat, to see if that has an effect on my stomach, headaches, migraines, and stuff like that. So like here I said I did not take any meds on Sunday. So I think that was the first time in 8 days that I took no headache medicine, because I was getting migraines every day. So I was, of course, I was changing up my diet and stuff like that. So just kind of jotting that there. I guess I can take this off. I just have this pinned here so I can go between my week and my day. So that's what that is, but I'll take it off to kind of show. So those are those pages there. I've got enough in here probably just for the month. Then it goes into dailies. And these are just notes. I was kind of like, what size is personal? What was some, like, how could I set up my daily pages? Maybe do it timed, maybe just do it by category. Timed on one side, to-dos on another, dinner at the bottom. I was just trying to kind of figure out how I want to do it. So I haven't used really any stickers. I've just been using pen and a little bit of the Tombow marker. So here I have the week or the day and my garden calendar. So that's how you see there. So this, what I was saying, I basically replaced this notebook with a sheet of paper and a garden tracker. So we are here, and I haven't done anything this morning. I just got back from taking my son to driving behind the wheel. So dropped him off, and then I'm going to do my daily page. So that's that. Just pictures of my grandbaby. She's always in here. And then June or July garden notes, tracker, whatever. So I got some notes here. And then the tracker is just if it rained, if I used fish fertilizer, organic granular fertilizer, if I made banana compost tea, if I pruned or cut any dead stuff off, if I harvested anything, if I watered, and what was the temperature. All right, I'm not sure if that was recording the whole time. I guess my phone is low. So that's the garden area. And then here, this probably needs to go on the front. I just made this little sticky note to let me know I need to label. I need to make some more labels, basically. So this will be word study. This is too many sheets of paper. I'm not going to be probably doing all that word studies there. But it just is from Any Plans Printables, probably, because that's really the only place I print from, because that's the only place I know how to really print properly. And then this is, I haven't written here, but this is like July's monthly bills. And then this is like your spending. So I need to get all that set up for July. And then we've got notes, more sticky there. And I only have, what, 3 sheets of paper in the notes section, because I really want to get more sticky notes and just use those because it works a lot better. I'm just looking at apartments for my son for college. We haven't quite found housing and roommates and all that. The baseball players are still kind of figuring that out right now. When I'm watching Insta stories, people are always doing like Happy Meal and sharing other shops and tagging them. I never remember. So I said, when people mention different shops, I'm just going to write it down. And if they mention a code or even somebody else's code, I'll just write it down. Not that I'm going to go and buy anything right at that moment, but at least I have some shops that I can go to when I'm in the planner spending mood. So this is school section for both the boys. So my son, kind of a checklist of things we got to get done for college. And then my other son, he'll be a junior this year. And then this is going to be for my Hebrew class, like my study schedule. I won't start until the fall, but I want to set up to where I'm actually studying every day, even if it's a short amount of time. Meal plan. This is where I plan out my meals. And then, of course, you saw in the weekly, let's see, that I do have it written out here, but usually it just comes from this area. So this is kind of where I scribble out what we can eat, what groceries we'll need for that meal. Got a few of those in there. Any Plans Printables again on that. And then I need to write out some actual meals we like. That's what these pages are for. I just haven't got a chance to do it. And then I'll just write out what we had in the deep freezer and stuff like that. This is passwords, which I haven't written in yet. I want to put another sheet here. I don't like how it's see-through right through that. But this, instead of having the actual word passwords, I just decided to put a bow here so I know the bow is my password section. But yeah, I need to add maybe some cardstock or something as a barrier to that, and then one on the back as well. And then I'll probably just clip it closed. And then this next section is just probably my personal area. I don't have anything written in there now, but I just wanted to have a few sheets in here for me. And then this is, what is this? This is probably Michael's Recollections. I want to say this is Michael's Recollections blank. So that's probably where those weeklies came from that I couldn't think of. So yes, I think this is from Michael's from years ago. I cut it down, it's blank, and this is just for 2022. So if I need to make any notes or any appointments for 2022, I went ahead and put January through May already in here. So if when Daniel starts school or Sean starts school, I can log that, you know, second semester info in that. And I just have a bunch of sticky tabs there. So it's a pretty simple setup so far. But yeah, I just want to see if this is going to work for me. So far, the only annoyance is the rings, because I've been in B6 for 3 years. The bound book is just so easy to and comfortable to write in. But I like kind of sectioning things out and that I can add in a different section at any point, tab it, and be done. So, and that's what these extra pages are. Those are all my extra weeks and dailies, but I had already pre-tabbed these out, just ready, and they were just in there ready for me to label with sections, but I said I don't want to really carry them around until I'm ready to actually use them. So that is my setup for my personal ring planner, Moterm brand. And I just have this pen because it's the only one that fits in here comfortably. I want to go get, I had actually on my weekly to go and buy the RSVP pen. I think it will fit in there. Where did I have that at? I thought I put this back on there. Yeah, RSVP pen. So we shall see. But I thought I would give an update, kind of what I'm doing in the planner world, and go from there. So thank you guys for watching. Let me do this. And I will just talk to you guys on the next video. Bye.